Cremos pra... Vou ver vocês, pessoal. Esse vídeo eu vou estar aqui postando numa live de GTA V. Zerando GTA V online. Eu demorei pra poder fazer a live hoje porque eu... Ai caramba, foda. Esse daqui é maneiro, esse cara. Ai caramba. Porque como eu não consegui dormir essa noite, hoje tarde, cara, de tarde acabei dormindo, eu fui dormir até tarde, acabei dormindo até 8 horas por aí, eu acordar 8 e pouco, dormia mais 4 e pouco, acordar era 8 e pouco, aí acabei fazendo uma live, até eu jantar, fazer as coisas, acabei fazendo uma live. Eu vi, mas ver se eu trago. A partir de amanhã eu vou trazer direitinho a live às 9 horas. Será que eu vou dinheiro? Não sei, tô pensando. Aí pessoal, uma live hoje é boa, mas eu vou dar um vídeo e postar ela aqui. Consegui gravar a tela. Eu não consegui baixar ela, mas consegui gravar a tela. Eu salvei ela. Eu vou editar e vou postar aqui depois. Ou seja, vou poder ficar ainda na playlist aí. Esse cara é um porra, velho. Não, na verdade, você é um porra, velho também. Tá pegando muito aí. Eu vou fazer uma missão pro Lester agora. É, do Lester agora. Calma aí, eu tenho que ver? Eu tenho que ver agora quais ações eu tenho que comprar. Vou dar uma olhadinha no celular aqui. De cabeça eu não lembro qual ação eu tenho que comprar. E aqui já consegui achar que qual ação eu tenho que comprar. Vou comprar isso aqui. Eu compro tudo aqui com Franklin e vou mudar os outros personagens dessa lista. Aí vou ter uma grana aí. Calma aí, será que essa missão... Será que essa missão ela é opcional? Calma aí, em vez de comprar as ações, primeiro eu vou ver se tem como fazer outra missão com outro personagem. Tem com o Trevor. Não sei se dá pra deixar essa missão aqui para o final. Se deixar para o final, melhor ainda. Porque depois de fizer um grande golpe, eu vou fazer essas missões secundárias. Eu sei que algumas dá pra deixar para o final. Não sei se são todas.
Okay, so they're all dead.
Trevor como sempre aprontando. O poçante dele tá ali. Vou ter que ir lá pra... vou ter que ir lá pra casa do... Aquele cara lá pra me fazer missão. Pô, tá longe pra caramba, hein? Esse daí gosta de andar. Eu não sei uma coisa que eu gostei do GTA V é que mesmo reformando o carro, ele fica com característica de...
Who the fuck is this?
The guy keeping you out of the gas chamber. Townley's on his way. We need to talk face to face. Warehouse off Dutch London and Banning.
Oh, we can do more than talk, my friend.
Eu ia pra casa do cara lá, mas não vai dar, tem que pôr aqui, velho. Será que missões aqui que eu não lembro, hein? Será que tem que invadir o navio, será? Não, acho que não. Ah, lembrei. Missão aí vai ter que...
You gotta quit that shit, man. Yeah, I know. I take speed mostly, and look at me. Boom! Best shape of my life. Yeah, I can still take you sugar tits.
That's because you're fucking deranged, not because you're in good shape.
Hey, why don't you stick to doing fucking crunches and feeling bad about yourself, all right, pork chop?
Hey, fuck you.
You know, I'm beginning to think that's exactly what you want to do.
Yeah. Jesus. Just said the same fucking thing to my wife.
You see his face that last time I popped it. Boom! Oh, ladies!
God, you're an asshole. You back there. I know you, but you I don't know.
Yeah, well, until I see reason otherwise, why don't we just keep it that way? Steve, what a pleasure, bro. Oh!
He reminds me of one of those guys you see advertising pills for middle-aged men that can't get erections.
Hey, Devin Weston?
Devin.
He's a very good friend of mine, so why don't you watch your tongue? Because let me tell you something, that guy gets more tail than, than a tail catcher.
I have to fucking remember that line. You. Where did we meet?
Nowhere, pal.
Yeah, we did.
Hey, oh, what are we doing here, huh?
This.
Please, keep the sleep bastard away from me.
No, Ferdinand, he's gone. He's gone. It's okay, I've got some new friends here now.
This is Michael, and this is Trevor.
No,
Now, our friend here, he claims he doesn't know anything.
I don't know anything. I don't
Sim,
know. I already
muito
told
trocar.
nothing. I don't know anything. Please, sir.
You know about the Azerbaijanis?
Huh?
Azerbaijanis!
I do audiovisual, hi-fi audiovisual. It's top man, good price, VIP. You know? So,
You're a fucking spy. And the asswipes at the agency know this. So I need to know, what did you tell them, and what did they tell you?
I told them what I tell you.
Uh-huh.
What? Hey,
This
whoa,
doesn't hurt.
what is this? The house in Rockwood Hills. The man who owns it. He works at the consulate. Oh, that's all I know.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. I go.
You're gonna make him speak.
No.
You
I
two
just
are gonna
told-
drive up to Rockford Hills,
No.
and when we find out which man is the man with the problem, you put him down. Because I'm tired of these fucking nitwits at the agency taking all the glory.
Let me go.
All right, fuck is all this, huh?
I think it's a good time, buddy. You know, go for a drive.
Wait. No.
You get to work, and I'm not here.
The guy's your neighbor, Caesar's Place, Rockford Hills.
Seria bom ter pra ninguém, não.
Yeah, the more I see of your boss, the more I like him.
If I was you, I wouldn't be so critical of who others
Ah,
associate
eu
with.
posso petróleo.
So is he gonna be a problem?
For sure. But there's nothing we can do about it.
A
If
gente temos
something
que ver
happened to him
posto de
right
petróleo
now,
em cidade
I'd be
também.
right under a
Tem muitos postos
microscope.
de
An
petróleo
electron
que fica
microscope,
mais no
bureaucratic
deserto.
shit, and that would make it very difficult to keep old secrets.
Oh, well, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo for you. You know who else is having trouble keeping secrets, asshole? Me. After
Aqui
you
no
brought
Brasil, não sei se
Trevor
tem
in
petróleo
on
assim.
this.
I only
Não
brought
sei
him
se
in after you
do
put out
país.
your
Eu não
press
sei
release.
aquelas bombas ali.
Townley's taking scores again. The Los Santos reboot. If we didn't control the situation and he'd unearthed this connection, then what?
Then Trevor flips
Pois é,
out,
porra.
beheads me, kills my family, or raises them as his
Exato,
own.
mas
I
igual
don't know
da
which is
frente.
worse. Anyway, any of that could happen at any time.
Slow down. Let's think this through. What does he know?
He knows I'm alive. He knows I got money. And now he knows I'm working with the FIB.
Does he know how long you've been working with the FIB?
How long? The fuck does that matter?
Either you were working with us before the Cash Depot job, you walked your crew into an ambush, one of them spent 10 years on the run, and the other landed in a federal penitentiary. Or we stumbled on the Cash Depot job, Brad went down, you went down. Trevor got away. The FIB cut you a deal on your sickbed, faked your death, and you end up here.
Who's to say which of those is true?
That there's any doubt probably accounts for you being alive.
Back there, Trevor made you right away. The second he saw you. This is bullshit. This place.
Eu pensei nisso aqui,
They've
pessoal,
been shooting
para
the
vamos
real guns of
poder.
suburbia here the last few weeks. No
De
way
vez em
that's
quando
your
eu
guy.
pensei.
Shit.
Eles vão.
You are
Cara,
kidding
eles vão.
me.
Eu pensei nisso, vou
Uncle
assistir.
Steve.
Eu ouvir o áudio do jogo.
Wrong house.
É pelo
This
bicho
guy
natural.
isn't our guy.
Okay. You sure you don't silence him just to make sure?
If we're silencing someone, we're silencing the right someone. Get me another address. Hey, you want a coffee?
Turns out that was the wrong Azerbaijani. We need a new address from Mr. K. Choose your instrument and go to work on it. Where do we start, eh, buddy?
Wait! What are you talking about, the wrong guy? No! Who do you want? Just tell me what you want. Huh, man? Huh, please. Look at me, please.
I can't legally tell you to do this,
Cara, agora tá
but do
sendo.
it.
Hey, please, please. I don't know what this is about.
Mr. K, you got a preference?
Look. Just tell me what to say. I know Azerbaijanis, Kyrgyzstanis, Tajikistanis, whatever you want, huh?
Come on, we haven't broken him yet.
Hey, please. I don't know what this is about.
Nossa, assim dele.
That's dangerous. You could kill me. You can't. Not Eclipse. Don't do it.
He's done. All right. He's cooked. Quit it. Yeah, he went and pissed himself.
Ou não deu você falar a verdade.
Mr.
Hein?
Phillips, ask him about Tahir Javan.
Why didn't you ask me? I know Tahir. I did his home theater. He lives in Chumash, right into the Western Highway.
Well, that wasn't so tough, was it? Huh? Did you get that? Did you hear him? Lives in Chumash, the Western Highway.
Shumash, you're driving. Remember, terror does not take coffee breaks.
What a dick.
Aqui o carro pra caramba, agora o carro tá prontinho agora.
So how are Steve and Trevor getting along?
Seems like a productive relationship.
You know, like I said, he's got his uses.
And as you can see, we're trying to take full advantage of it.
Then what?
This thing with the agency
É, até
gets
por
put to
enquanto
rest
agora o
and
jogo
we
não tá
don't
travando
need
não.
you anymore.
É o dano
Right.
do
And what about Trevor?
What about it?
I need some resolution. I need some resolution,
Nossa.
baby. You let him walk. You said you'd clean the whole thing up back in North Yankton.
And you told me it'd be a clean job, no casualties. There were more eyes on that town than there needed to be.
Yeah, well, according to my eyes, Trevor's your problem, Dave, as much as he is mine.
He's not a problem at all. We're monitoring him.
Quem estiver assistindo, pessoal, pô,
Has he said
deixa
anything
eu ver
about
tá
Brad?
Fuck yeah, he has.
bem aí.
Plenty. I keep changing the subject. You know, he thinks you might actually commute Brad's sentence when this is all over.
That's good. Fine work. We'll send another letter. It's about time anyway.
Oh, so that's you who's been sending those fucking letters to Trevor, huh?
Yeah. He thinks they're from Brad, who he thinks is locked up in high security and not, well, not 6 feet under in a well, not 6 feet under in a grave marked Michael Townley. The trainees write them. It's a good exercise.
Yeah, the fuck. How'd that get started?
A few years ago, a letter came to the federal prison system addressed to Brad.
This'll do.
All right. Find out who we're looking for.
Yeah, we need a description of the target.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Loosen him up.
Oh, no, no, please. I tell
What?
you what you
Loosen
want to
him
know.
up.
No, please.
O cara tá tudo ganhado.
Dentistry as an industry hasn't advanced in the last 100 years. Still a bunch of sadomasochists.
My teeth are perfect.
Eu deixo muito ruim arrancar o dente assim. Anestesia. Meu Deus do céu, uma dor horrível, tá louco.
Oh, well, you ain't gonna be chewing steak anytime soon.
I just want to get out of here.
Hey. Now? Huh? Now? You ready to talk?
I've been ready to talk since the day I got kidnapped 6
That's
weeks
what we
ago.
were afraid of. So, yeah, this guy we're after, what does he look like?
I was built, I was height, middle age.
Yeah, it sounds like you're stalling. This better be enough. Middle age, middle height, middle build, whatever. He's dark, okay? He's Azerbaijani, for God's sakes. Look around. That enough for you?
Pelo que eu me lembro, ele tá.
You see anyone down there who might be an Azerbaijani?
Fuck do I know? You might be an Azerbaijana for all I know. What's one look like?
They look Eastern.
Half this town looks Eastern, Davey. You got the fall of the Shah and the collapse of communism to thank for that.
Anyone stand out?
No, they all...
What the hell?
That was the guy. I had a feeling. It'll check out.
Well, we've got him. It's done.
Woo! That is a wrap, my friends. Excellent work, the pair of you. Now I got a racquetball game
parece que é ele
too,
mesmo,
so
que eu atirei e não
Trevor, if you
aconteceu
take care
nada.
of Mr. K, I think we're all set.
What the fuck do you want me to do with him?
I would say he's
Eu me lembro que
outlived
ele
his
fuma, fora
usefulness.
isso.
Shut up!
That's a sport.
Vamos ver se ele vai pra ser torturado depois, mas a gente não fala.
Let's go, come on.
Wait a second, Mr.
Fuck,
Porque
let's
ele
just
não
go,
tomou nada
okay?
no
I
jogo
ain't gonna
nenhum.
let those G-Man fucking scumbags tell me what to do.
What? You just tortured me.
Don't ask too many fucking questions. Let's go, get up. Come on, up the fucking stairs.
Pô, mesmo não tendo feito nada com ele, ele deu uma parte do jogo, porque tem uma hora das torturas que dava pra acertar o jogo dele com
You got a flight to catch.
uma ferramenta lá.
Get you to the airport.
Pelo jeito, mesmo se a gente não usar, o jogo conta como que a gente usou. Pô, isso é uma falha do jogo, isso. Ai,
Hey, how's your mouth?
It hurts.
Can you speak?
Kinda.
Are you gonna hold it together?
I want to go home. I want to see my family.
No, you have no home. You have no family. That shit is over.
I do. They're in the morning wood. I love them very much.
No, that's your old life. That's over now. You're off the grid. You're one of the invisible people.
Just take me home.
I'm taking you to the airport. You're gonna get on a plane. You're flying a long
Tá
way
indo,
from this
cara, foi
country and you're gonna
torturado e agora
spread your
falando
message.
I don't have a message.
You're a torture
Pô, o cara foi
advocate.
empurrando. Por que não conta pulou uma vez?
The media and
Ih, eu
the
ia preferir
government
contar tudo
would have
nesse
us believe
episódio.
that torture is some necessary thing. We
É,
needed
agora
to
dando
get
esse episódio.
information, to assert ourselves. Did we get any information out of you?
I would have told you everything.
Exactly. Tortures for the torturer, or the guy giving the order to the torturer. You torture for the good times. We should all admit that. It's useless as a means of getting information.
I'm feeling lightheaded.
Sometimes you torture for the torturee, but only
Ai,
if
meu
they're prepared to pay.
I am very unwell.
It's me with you. Jesus Christ, good grief. I thought we really bonded, but now
Ih, eu
I'm
vou
having
entrar no
my
contramomento,
doubts.
hein?
Let's do this, buddy.
Tá maluco? Ah, do nada, cara, não veio correndo na minha direção. Agora tá certo agora. Tá distraído, não olhando pro celular, acabei perdendo a câmera.
Departures. No one drives me to the airport. B. Run. You're free.
Tá certo.
What? But my family is here.
Your family is probably the ones who got you fucking in here, all right? Now look, trust no one, all right? You're alone now.
Really?
Yeah, really, now let's go. Fuck off. Come on.
Vamos ver agora. 80%. Ah, vamos ver. A chave inglesa. Eu esqueci o nome da chave inglesa. Eu não sabia que a gente tinha que fazer tudo isso pra fazer ficar 100%. Eu nunca tinha reparado nisso. Se soubesse, seria curto. Agora tá acabando. Pô, a chave inglesa queria ser todo jogo, cara. Mas mesmo eu acertando, o jogo postou como concentrei. Seja se vocês perceberam isso. Tá mancando. Eu devia marcar só se tivesse usado, mas eu não usei. Será que dá pra gente pôr em cima? Ah, não dá. Cuidado. Agora chegou um pulo na casa do... no negócio que eu vi lá. Nem chegou a pandemia. A gente vai ser rodovia me perdido aqui. Ai, eu vou morrer lá por causa desse dano. Dá agonia fazendo isso, né? Dá uma agonia. É bem engraçado. Aquele caminhão de sorvete ia meter um pouco do caminhão de sorvete de agitação. Nossa, da agonia vai ser maneiro. Não, achei que tinha passado da casa. Tá com o parceiro do... Esse nome do...
Trevor is a
Trevor is a what?
Trevor is a good guy. He's like family. That's it, ain't it, Floyd?
That's it, right? Yes, Trevor. but the thing is, I ain't been with that many women. I don't find it easy, and Deborah, I mean, we're getting married, so.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But I'm scared that she's gonna leave me. I mean, this is her place, and the fornicating with Mr. Raspberry Jam.
Whoa, whoa! Now, Mr. Raspberry Jam, he died a noble death, bringing great joy to a lonely man.
Você morreu, huh?
I ain't got a very big penis. Some girls laugh when they look at it.
Wow, show me. Show me,
No,
boy!
I don't want to.
Mine ain't nothing special, but this boy gets the job done. All right? Now, Wade here says that you work at the docks.
Yes.
Look at me!
Can you just put your Johnson away, sir? Yes, I work at the docks.
And? Anything interesting there for a man like me?
Well, I mean, I don't rightly know. What kind of person are you?
Oh, I'm that kind of person, Floyd. I am that kind of person. Now, let's get you, Wade, and that little tormentor down there to put these on. We are going for a ride. Gentlemen, the gateway to America awaits. Ron, we got an inside man at the port of LS. I'm gonna send you some information. I need you on point to help plan things.
Sim, aquela casa me matando mais na loucura do jogo. Esqueci o nome desse cara que fica atrás. Não sei se é o William dele. Esse é o William não do dono daquela casa lá.
Come on then, Floyd. What you got for me?
Like I said, I don't rightly know what we got. You're going to have to be more exact in your questioning, sir.
You blind piece of shit. We're looking for something to steal.
Sir, I stole a pencil in elementary school, and I've been regretting it ever since.
Boy, it always was a stick in the mud.
Look, sir, please, just tell me what you want, and I'll do my utmost to assist you in finding it.
Here's the problem. I don't know what I want. It's a bit, well, like pornography or a perfect turd. I can't quite describe it, but I'll know it when I see it.
You ain't aiding my comprehension.
All right. Well, how's this? $236 billion worth of cargo came through the port of Los Santos last year.
He's real good with numbers.
I don't want to hijack a truck full of pineapples, Floyd. You need to give us the inside track on what's coming through.
We don't know what's in the containers. They certainly don't put price tags on them.
Have you noticed anything? Anything different? Anything that might indicate something?
Well, there's been all these Merryweather folks hanging around.
Merryweather Security Consulting. Private army to the New World Order.
My butt's gone
The folks waging outsourced shadow wars in 20 countries around the globe and recently cleared to operate on U.S. soil.
That, sounds like them.
So there's a private militia in the port. What are they guarding?
This one freighter? I guess now that you mention it,
Nossa, capturou na hora.
it ain't quite right.
Valeu, chefia.
Go park and get the dispatch.
Yep, will do.
Go park and get the dispatch.
Here comes the suit. I gotta check in.
Remember, Floyd, this can go real wrong real quick.
We got a waste spillage and I got a slot on the cleanup crew.
There is nothing that Wade here ain't gonna do for a warm meal.
Hope you got a strong stomach, son.
Get in there.
Outra ele se ferrou. Ah, não, esse cara é Floyd, o outro é
You
Will.
gonna take me to see this freighter?
Yeah, it's over here.
You ever get helicopters coming in and out of here? You know, those big sky crane things that could pick up a whole container?
Now this is restricted airspace. They won't let anything out of here without clearance. Shoot it down if they have to.
So how's a man in a hurry supposed to get in and out of this place?
Well, we got a port that stretched to 50 feet.
Now, what's the Coast Guard response like?
Well, they got cutters, 45-foot response vessels, air support. You're not gonna move much faster than them, especially if you're carrying something.
Maybe I'll have to saddle you up and ride you across the Miriam Turner overpass.
I just said they had the water surface real covered.
Okay.
That is the freighter I told you about.
What do you think they got on it?
We just stevedore them. We ain't meant to know what's in the containers.
But?
But these are marked military. Government.
Anything weird about that?
The government stuff is hot freight. Pulls up, goes right through. This stuff's just been sitting here.
You are beginning to arouse my curiosity.
Merriweather guys at 2 o'clock. They're giving Forrest a hard time, all right.
You! We need 2 guys on the handler. Couple of containers and Baby gotta be brought up to F. That ain't a question. Get on it. Now!
Tem que tirar o Floyd primeiro para depois subir.
Up here, okay?
How about I run that prick over in this thing?
I thought you wanted to scope the place. We don't get the containers, they're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir. Just around you.
A
And it's
visão
just
aqui é boa, né?
cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together, stick to the story.
He'll be fine. Boy's on a waste clearance crew. He's never happier when he's neck deep in shit.
They're so on to us. Those are the containers in Bay B. They're gonna check us. And attach it. That's it. Now we gotta bring it over to Bay F.
I know why they call them handlers, because they handle like a dream.
This ain't a toy, sir. It's heavy machinery.
Thank fuck I'm high as a kite.
You should not be operating this vehicle while under the influence.
I'll operate you under the influence if you're not careful.
They're going to see your driving license.
Putz, eu sei. Que merda. eu fui querer inventar de buzinar pra saber como é que é a buzina, não ferrei. Ah, tem que pensar
How
de
about I
merda.
run that prick over in this thing?
Mano, tem
You
que
wanted
andar
to
com aquela buzina,
scope the
aquela
place. We don't get the containers,
merece.
they're gonna check your card. Oh, I'm getting nervous.
You're always nervous. Relax.
Not always, sir. Just around you. And it's just cousin Wade's on his own. He better hold it together, stick to the story.
He'll be fine. Boy's on a waste clearance crew. He's never happier when he's neck deep in shit.
But be careful.
Fiz tipo de coisa assim. Em que a roda que gira está. O eixo, quer dizer. De direção traseira.
It's those containers. Baby.
Não vai. Eu
Hook it up.
Só que foi.
Okay, we got it. Let's take her down to Bay F.
I know why they call them handlers, because they handle like a dream.
This ain't a toy, sir. It's heavy machinery.
Thank fuck I'm high as a kite.
You should not be operating this vehicle while under the influence.
I'll operate you under the influence if you're not careful. There it is. Now I guess we gotta get the other one. I'm gonna need a better view of that freighter.
I'm sorry, but this is as close as you going to get.
Nah. I need to take some pictures. Send them to my guy, Ron. I'll need a proper view.
There's the cranes, but...
Cranes! Perfect!
Oh, shoot.
Pode ser só se ganhar cada vez mais.
Whose dick you have to suck to get this job? Being a stevedore used to be back-breaking work. Now you're paid brain surgeon bucks to push an oversized shopping cart.
I did not fellatiate no one to get this job. Deborah's old friends with the... Well, with the
say no more. You didn't fellate no one, but darling Debbie probably did. She probably enjoyed it.
Caramba.
If my work here is done, I'm going up the gantry.
Assim, se investir nesse jogo, o jogo não seria tão bom.
Hey man, I didn't see nothing. I promise.
Ah não, guindaste errado. Eu ia brigar com o cara já pra cima, cara. Eita, cara. Pelo menos ele não caiu.
Hey! There ain't time to admire the view. I've been waiting on a crane driver nearly an hour.
I'm not permitted to drive cranes, buddy.
Hey, you need me to get your union rep up here right now? Sooner you get in the cab, sooner we can get out of here.
This is on you.
Get up on this walkway, climb down the ladder, and go into the cabin.
Então como é que passa aqui agora? Que é meio chatinho fazer isso.
Okay, I'm sitting here. What do you want?
First up, position the cabin over a container. The lights on the bottom of the spreader will help you position it.
Agora, cadê esse aqui? Eu não sei. Ah, sim, descobri. É com o mouse.
That's it. You're in position. That's lined up. Move the spreader down so it can grab the container. Looks good to me. Grab onto it. You got it. Now pick it up so it'll clear the other containers and move it down to the end. We need to go to the other end. Bay 5. Keep going. Keep going.
Agora eu vou conseguir descobrir o jogo moto ali. Vou usar o WSAD no mouse. Pode complicar.
There's the truck. Set it down gentle. You want to line it up with the frame of the truck. Truck is clear to go. And you said you wasn't qualified. Go back up to the other end and start again. Take us back up to the other end. Get in position over the second container in Bay 1.
Do lado do rio, pô, achei massa. A gente viu esse número assim, podia ser melhor poder entrar um desses. Pena que a gente não pode entrar. Mas se eu tivesse a oportunidade, eu ia ter que tentar começar a enfrentar dois. Acabou ser a reta, acabou.
All right,
Agora acabou.
you're done. Break time.
How about this view, huh? I'm gonna take some photos for the kids.
Pô, seria interessante se a gente pudesse fazer depois de zerar o jogo, ou mesmo durante o jogo, se a gente pudesse trabalhar com algumas coisas, tipo trabalhar com isso aqui. A gente pode trabalhar só como taxista. Ou se mesmo se a gente pudesse trabalhar como policial, bombeiro, na ambulância, não tem, só coloca um mod só. Agora eu tô quase de trás. Liga pra tirar o número inteiro, mas não só pra entrar inteiro. Ih, caramba, quase me suicidei agora. Tem os caras armados lá no navio. Não sei se vocês conseguem ver aí. Os caras armados. Não! Como que ele não morreu? Eu jurava que ia morrer. Nossa, pensei que ia ter que fazer tudo de novo.
Trevor, you want to see that warehouse? Come on. We can use the big rig.
Entra aí,
Now there's park folk all over this area. You drive too reckless, someone's going to report us. It's on the other side of Port City. So they've been guarding one of them dry docks. We can take a look at it, but no one's allowed around there.
Normal rules don't apply to us, Floyd. We're going in.
I don't know. The rules applied to me my whole life. I like rules.
And look at you. You're a failure. You're in a loveless relationship.
What do you mean? Loveless? I love Deborah.
If she loved you, she'd be here, wouldn't she? But she's not.
You know I'm insecure.
You've got a dead-end job.
What? Dead end? No.
Floyd, it's dead end.
Being a unionized longshoreman's one of the best paying jobs in the country. You tell people around La Puerta that's what you do, they're liable to rob you. They're so jealous.
No one's jealous of you, Floyd. They pity you. You're abused by that woman. You're abused by these slave drivers. I mean, I've never worked so hard in my life.
It ain't so bad. I've been doing this every day for 10 years, only usually with less of the criminality.
You're wasting your life, Floyd. It's lucky we turned up when we did.
Hey! You can't come through here. It's restricted access.
No entiendo. No understando. Manifesto. Manifesto say deliver here.
Hey, stop.
You must have got confused. God don't speak English. Must have misread the manifesto.
He said no here.
Que loucura. Trevor full, tá? Ele quer tomar um fião. Poxa, nada a ver. Tem que pegar esse porcento aqui, ó. O benefício de ficar fazendo nada.
Trevor, these photos, you've really stumbled onto something. The ship, Merryweather.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about the ship. If we put a man with a gun on the bridge next to it and get a guy on board, I think we got a good chance of taking over.
Way it looks to me, there's a container below deck. They're guarding it for the government, keeping it off the books. Serious military technology, most like.
Yeah, of course. I just found a manifest. They're testing something out at sea. It's gotta be that. Now, get back to work. The TPI conglomerate ain't thriving. There's only one man responsible.
Of course, yeah. But I'll start pulling all the intel I can get on Merryweather at the same time. I got a file here somewhere.
Essa velocidade solar de a tela rachada e uma ligação ficou bem maneiro. Pô, sai da frente, seu arrombado. Pô, aí fica demorando, fica dando ele. Eu não tiro nele porque eu tô dirigindo, porque eu tenho que avançar. Depois eu vou ver se vê no site pra ver se eu consigo o fã dele. Agora eu tenho que voltar pra casa do Floyd, assim, né? É, para do Floyd, vamos voltar. E agora eu fui ver, eu fui pra ali um restaurante chinês, eu já foi. Nunca tinha parado aqui. O jogo tem um detalhe que mesmo eu já tenho jogado várias vezes durante anos, tem coisa. Ué! Tem coisa que eu tô descobrindo ainda. Acabei de ver alguma coisa nova. Será que vai entrar? Acho que não, né? Consegue entrar. Entrou, já foi entrar. É, mas também foi por pouco também que entrou. Essa parte ali passou horrível pra parte de cima dele. Certeza que ela passou por pouco. É. Eu não consigo sair da visão da primeira pessoa.
What in the name of all things holy?
I tried to stop it, but it just kept coming and coming.
Oh, it's there, Wade.
Esse vídeo é doente, cara.
You're just not cut out for honest work, all right?
Did you get what you needed?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I just got to figure out a place to plan this now. All right, this'll do.
That woman ain't even fine. Ain't no one understands why Floyd lets her use him so.
It's low self-esteem, Wade. We got to build him back up. Now. And there, perfect. All right, so based on my observations, I'd say these Merryweather security cocksnots are sitting on something real valuable. I think they got 2 of these things, but we only need 1. First one is on that freighter in a container below deck. They got guards all over that ship, so it's likely they're keeping it on ice. The air, land, and sea routes into the port will be locked down as soon as we make a noise at these X's here. Which means we have to blow up the ship and grab the thing underwater. Need a guy to plant the bombs, a guy to look out for him with a rifle, and a guy to grab the thing, whatever it is, underwater. That means stealing a submarine, of course, but you can find us one of them, can't you? Huh? Now, the other one is off the coast being tested. They're running the operation from the dock where I last saw your cousin. We'll need a submarine for that too, and probably a chopper, a big one. We go out there, look around underwater, locate it, bring it back here, and find out what it is.
Here? To the Congo?
Aye, so, what do you think? Container ship or whatever's offshore?
Vou botar o tomar.
Offshore. Deep sea adventure. Gotta be. You and Floyd can help, and we'll bring along Michael and his unpaid intern.
Okay, all right. What is that smell?
Oh, we are going straight to the local union rep. Wade here was injured in the performance of his duties. Human waste has seeped into his very pores, and I am sorry to say this, but I don't think he's ever going to smell normal again.
You can't go to the union.
You are union, all right? And you vouched for us, all right? You look at him, man. Smell him. Smell him.
Trevor, you're planning a robbery on my place of work. You violated Mr. Raspberry Jam, and God alone knows what else. You damaged Deborah. Look, my lady and my union, that's all I got. So why don't we just let this all slide, huh?
If you're comfortable with what's happened to your cousin, then so be it, all right? But I would give him a bath and rinse him off.
No! No bath!
Cara, doença, não chegou perto, não. Não é possível. Aí quase dando um banho nele. Pô, outra vez, pessoal. Pode conseguir sair. 88%. Ah, só o tema de missão. É, foi aquela hora que eu errei o do container. E não, pensei que tinha lavado, não lavaram não. Nossa, imagina o fedor que deve estar ali. Falou. Meu Deus do céu.
Ah, Trevor. Hey.
Mikey, hey, listen. Loving it here in LS. Really settling in. Getting my first enema tomorrow. Anyway, I heard about some action.
Yeah, huh? Yeah, okay.
Oh, you bet it's okay. Listen, I gotta do a little prep work, but so far it's looking pretty tasty. I'll need you to bring along that kid you've been hanging with, Franklin. Oh, yeah. Oh, and how's your flying? You might need to take a few classes at flight school.
Why would I need to do that?
Trust me, you'll regret it if you don't. Gonna be just like old times, pal.
Eu nem lembrava que eu tenho que entrar na escola de aviação. Ah, não. Errei. Eu nem me lembro como é que esse negócio de escola de aviação. Eu vou relembrar agora. Geralmente eu sempre explodi o navio. É, cara. Nunca tinha visto nunca tinha visto o Mike por aqui antes, não. Vai tá com outro carro. Vou tentar escolher a aviação agora. Como vou ter que fazer? Tem que ir pro aeroporto, será? É. Que eu... Acho que é pro aeroporto aqui, se eu não me engano. É. Eu vou marcar o aeroporto aqui. Vou dar um pulo lá. Sei lá, tá perto nem lembro. Ih, não, tá tudo errado. Poxa, mas ele faz isso daqui, ó. Ai, caramba. Poxa, mas eu corri e pular isso daqui. A suspensão do carro vai estar tudo também. Acaba a suspensão do carro. Quero nem imaginar quanto é que custa poder com uma... Pra poder consertar a suspensão depois de fazer isso. Esse cara que corre bem, ela pode encarnar por ele, achar que é uma lerdeza. Ai não, me ferrei, não. Ai. Nossa! Me ferrei. Vou aproveitar de correr. Pô, agora tem que andar tudo de novo. Cara, vai faltar pouquinho. Pô, 5 mil o hospital, tá louco. Tá grande. Cara pra caramba. É porque lá também não tem o SUS, né? No dia de evitar esse gasto, você evita morrer. Então se você jogar sem travar, qual você dá um... Corre. Ah não, eu tenho que fazer o que eu queria, tava duas vezes eu consegui fazer o que eu queria. Eu nem sei onde que eu vejo esse negócio de escolha de ação. Não sei se é aqui. Ah, ali em cima, ali. Vamos pro carro. Vamos ver. Por que eu fiz, cara? Só porque eu pus... Ah, tem uma banca ali. Ah, não vai ter cachorro de ligação com o Corre, Mike, corre! Corre, Mike! Não, sai! Nossa, ferrado. Ah não, é um azar, cara. Logo quando eu consigo chegar no aeroporto, ou eu bato e morro, agora eu preciso enfiar. Tô ferrado, tô sem 2 pneus. Ah, esse carro é ruim de dirigir. Vamos agora, se com 2 pneus agora tá pior ainda. Vou ter que arrumar um carro emprestado aqui. Essa é emprestada aqui. Nossa, eu ficar tranquilo aqui, eu consigo passar, hein. Oh. Calma aí. Que isso, olha que maneiro! Eu nunca tinha reparado nisso antes. Ai, eu bati. Cara, esse cara aqui é tão potente que ele levanta até para frente. Calma aí. Deixa eu ver se normal vai. É. Assim. E levanta um pouco, mas é pouco. Deixa eu ver se vai levantar muito. Não foi igual. Depois agora. Caramba! O carro já uma vida dele é rápida. Falta um pouco empinar. Não, ele dá uma empinada. Eu nunca tinha reparado nisso antes. Zerei 8 vezes o jogo, nunca tinha reparado nisso. Você tem que fazer isso com outros carros e ver o que acontece. Ah, não dá mais. Olha que maneiro, pessoal, o detalhe ali, ó. Dá pra ver a marca do pneu direitinho que tinha ali, ó. As ranhuras do pneu. E o carro vai. Sabe o que você faz, pessoal? Eu vou tunar esse carro aqui, no caso disso aqui depois. E vou ver se eu consigo empinar ele mais ainda. Escola de aviação. Era um GTA San Andreas, me lembro que tinha negócio de autoescola também.
Welcome to flight school. My name is Jackson, with a J. And I'll be your instructor. First things first. Let's see if we can get you into the air without killing yourself or someone else. We're gonna start with a basic takeoff. Hold the throttle all the way down to pick up speed, and pull back on the stick to take off. You can retract your landing gear once you're a safe distance above the ground. Congratulations, pilot! You are now airborne. Now, navigate through those checkpoints marked on your radar, and we can move on to the next lesson.
Aí, seguro, será? Falta um pouco. Vai conseguir, hein?
That was a good start. Well done.
Boa. Pelo menos a primeira parte consegui.
Now I'm going to have you attempt a safe landing on the runway. You won't have many chances to get this wrong, so please follow my instructions very closely. Start reducing the plane's altitude gradually so you're just above the runway as you approach. Be sure to deploy the landing gear before you reach the runway. Start to decelerate while you're still in the air, but be careful not to stall the engines. Executed like a pro! Now let's get the plane off the runway. Taxi over to the marked area and come to a complete... Okay, you need to return to the training area.
Fazer pra tentar conseguir... Como fala?
Start reducing the plane's altitude gradually so you're just above the runway as you approach. Be sure to deploy the landing gear before you reach the runway. Start to decelerate while you're still in the air, but be careful not to stall the engines. When you touch down, continue to apply the brakes carefully until you come to a complete stop. Try to land as close as you can to the checkpoint marked on the runway. Executed like a pro! Now let's get the plane off the runway. Taxi over to the marked area and come to a complete stop. That was an excellent landing. Very well done.
Falhou um centésimo de segundo e não conseguiu ouro. Ai, poxa. 36 segundos não consegui ouro. Perdi um segundinho e não consegui ouro.
In this lesson, you're going to be performing a couple of different stunts. We'll start you out with a few barrel rolls. And if that goes well, you can take a crack at flying upside down.
Zerar 8 vezes eu achei que era viciado, mas 12 também é. Aí outro nível. Um abraço, hein?
Good. Okay, let's see what you got. On my mark, perform a barrel roll by pulling your flight stick to the left or right. Okay, perform a barrel roll. Stones of steel! I like it. Now let's try a few of those in a row. Level out your plane and get ready. I want to see you do 3 barrel rolls in a row on my signal. Watch your altitude on this one. Okay, perform 3 barrel rolls in a row. Very nice!
Boa.
Are you getting dizzy in there yet?
Go ahead and level out the plane again.
Now let's see how you do upside down. On my word, roll over the plane and hold it steady. Okay, roll the plane upside down. Hold the plane upside down for several seconds.
Vai, cara, vai. Segura.
Roll the plane right side up.
Boa.
Great work out there
Boa.
today. I'll teach you some
Consegui
more
ouro, hein?
moves
Acho que
next
consegui.
time.
Será que deu? Deu boa, deu ouro. Boa de faca. Acho que voa lateral, se não me engano.
And rudder skills. You have to keep your plane steady while rolled over on either side. Perfecting this trick will really come in handy in the later lessons. Take off and head for the checkpoint marked at the runway. Then, I'll talk you through it. A knife is one of the harder moves. You'll have to keep your wings steady and use your rudders to maintain altitude.
When
I give you the signal, I want you to try to hold a knife edge with your plane. Okay, perform a knife edge. Perfect. Now hold that position. Don't forget to use your rudders to maintain altitude. Good. Let's see if you can do the same thing on the other side. On my mark, roll your plane over to the opposite side and hold the position. Okay, perform a knife edge on the other side. Level out the plane. That was an amazing run.
Até foi rápido.
You should be very proud of yourself.
Pensei que ia demorar mais. Pensei que ia demorar bem mais. Pô, desse maneira pilotar um avião desse cima da vida real.
Designed to teach you how to get better control over your turns. The course goes around the harbor, and you have to stay low to make the checkpoints. You'll need to use your rudders to help you make some of the sharp turns.
Isso agora vai ser difícil, hein? E... Aí, deixa eu ver se eu conseguir tirar a outra nessa.
I want you to use everything you've learned so far to navigate this course as fast as you can. Watch your altitude, though. This is really a test of how low you can go and how well you can maneuver the plane.
Não! Ai, que não! Errei, eu troquei os botões aqui, que merda, cara. Ah, até botar tudo de novo. Não!
I want you to use everything you've learned so far to navigate this course as fast as you can. Watch your altitude, though. This is really a test of how low you can go and how well you can maneuver the plane.
É difícil daqui. Eu vejo cair numa maior. Oi também. Ó, tá indo, tá fluindo agora. Daqui eu não vou nem ligar seu drone, só vou terminar. Pelo menos vou terminar só.
Nicely done. You're looking great out there.
Boa. Não. Merda, não vai dar.
Drop your altitude.
Não. Ai, que merda, não. Hoje eu já sei que eu não consigo.
Good job.
Penalidade já.
Keep it up.
Não, tudo bem, garoto.
Awesome. That's it. You're looking good.
Falta pouco. É só pousar. Nossa, quase passa mesmo no finalzinho.
Okay, well, that didn't work out so well. Maybe you'll get it on the next try.
Ué? Tá. Ah, não. Vou ter que fazer tudo de novo. Não, que merda. Ai, caramba. Ah, já tá tudo de novo.
I want you to use everything you've
Pô,
learned
só
so
porque eu
far
subi
to
demais,
navigate
pô,
this
tá bom
course
também.
as fast as you can. Watch your altitude, though.
Textura, cara.
This is really a test of how low you can go and how well you can maneuver the plane.
Vamos começar a parte difícil agora. Essa curva aqui é difícil.
You're looking good. Keep it up. Nicely done. That's it. You got this. Good job.
Não, bati. Ah, não, tá, sacanagem. De novo. Ai, caramba, de novo. Ai, merda, de novo.
I want you to use everything you've learned so far to navigate this course as fast as you can. Watch your altitude, though. This is really a test of how low you can go and how well you can maneuver the plane.
velocidade eu acho que é difícil.
You're looking great out there. Good job. Keep it up. Nicely done. You got this. Looking solid.
Daqui a pouco agora, hein?
Good job. Not a bad run.
Ela conseguiu
You're
um ano,
definitely
pelo
improving.
menos consegui prata. Não foi nada. Pô, já tem vários voos ainda. Puxa.
In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to perform an emergency landing. Remember to begin decelerating while you are still airborne for a smoother touchdown. Then, once you're on the ground, the brakes should bring you to a full stop very quickly.
Ah, pô, esse cara vai ser about travel. Como você percebeu isso?
Okay, do you see your checkpoint marked on the radar? You're going to practice an emergency landing on that bridge straight ahead. Slow your approach as you descend onto the road. If you touch down smoothly, your plane is going to stop pretty fast.
Muito rápido. Vai dar.
Wow, you kept the plane in one piece. I guess I'd call that a successful landing.
Demorou muito pra poder frear. Consegui prata, então olha com nada.
The inside loop can be a little disorienting, so we'll see how you do under pressure. Make sure you start this stunt from a completely level position. It's also important to remember to pull your stick back as straight as you can so you don't get thrown into a spiral. Take off and head for the marker at the end of the runway. Some pilots find these moves particularly tricky, so it might take you a few tries. Always make sure your plane is straightened out before you attempt an inside loop. On my mark, pull back hard on the flight stick and hold it. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. That wasn't too bad for a rookie. Let's try it again. Just like before. Steady the plane first, wait for my signal, and then pull back hard on the flight stick. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. Now we're talking. You're doing good so far. I think we can squeeze in one more stunt. We'll combine the inside loop with the barrel roll to perform a roll off the top. Start with an inside loop, but only go halfway. When you're fully inverted, then roll the plane over. Now, when I give you the go-ahead, yank the flight stick back as hard as you can. Ready? Perform a roll off the top. Now, roll the plane right side up. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt
Eu não
from the
entendi o que tem
beginning.
que fazer.
That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. Now roll the plane right side up.
Tá, tem que fazer um looping, tá bom, tá. Vai ser até eu entendi.
Now roll the plane right side up.
Ah, caramba, eu entendi.
Now roll the plane right side up.
Oh.
I told you this stunt was tough. You could do with more practice, and I could always do with more.
Pô, não entendi nada pra fazer, velho.
Take off and head for the marker at the end of the runway. Some pilots find these moves particularly tricky, so it might take you a few tries. Always make sure your plane is straightened out before you attempt an inside loop. On my mark, pull back hard on the flight stick and hold it. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. That wasn't too bad for a rookie. Let's try it again. Just like before. Steady the plane first, wait for my signal, and then pull back hard on the flight stick. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. Now we're talking. You're doing good so far. I think we can squeeze in one more stunt. We'll combine the inside loop with the barrel roll to perform a roll off the top. Start with an inside loop, but only go halfway. When you're fully inverted, then roll the plane over. Now, when I give you the go-ahead, yank the flight stick back as hard as you can.
Agora entendi.
Ready? Perform a roll off the top. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning.
Calma aí, eu tenho que nivelar o avião, fazer um looping, fazer um looping e fazer uma
That wasn't quite there. Level
o que tem
out
que fazer
and
então?
retry the stunt from the beginning.
Tá.
Now roll the plane right side up. I told you this stunt was tough. You could do with more practice, and
Pô,
I
não
can always
entendi
do
nada,
it
cara,
more.
pra fazer.
The inside loop can be a little disorienting, so we'll see how you do under pressure. Make sure you start this stunt from a completely level position. It's also important to remember to pull your stick back as straight as you can so you don't get thrown into a spiral. Take off and head for the marker at the end of the runway. Some pilots find these moves particularly tricky, so it might take you a few tries.
Calma aí, vou fazer nosso aqui. demais, velho. Tive que fazer um tutorial aqui pra poder ver se eu consigo fazer, porque eu não consigo fazer de jeito nenhum. Pô, pra fazer um trick também de jeito pra fazer.
Take off and head for the marker at the end of the runway. Some pilots find these moves particularly tricky, so it might take you a few tries. Always make sure your plane is straightened out before you attempt an inside loop. On my mark, pull back hard on the flight stick and hold it. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. That wasn't too bad for a rookie. Let's try it again. Just like before. Steady the plane first, wait for my signal, and then pull back hard on the flight stick. Okay, perform an inside loop. Get ready to level out the plane when you're near the end of the loop. Now we're talking. You're doing good so far. I think we can squeeze in one more stunt. We'll combine the inside loop with the barrel roll to perform a roll off the top. Start with an inside loop, but only go halfway. When you're fully inverted, then roll the plane over. Now, when I give you the go-ahead, yank the flight stick back as hard as you can. Ready? Perform a roll off the top. That wasn't quite there. Level out and retry the stunt from the beginning. Now roll the plane right side up. Good job! Hard to believe you're only a beginner not that long ago.
Tomar banho também, que só complicação, cara, tá louco. Eu ainda consegui ouro ainda, não sei como eu consegui ouro. Não entendi nada, eu consegui ouro.
You've been doing so well in the plane, we're gonna put you in a helicopter for this lesson. There are a few more controls than the stunt plane, but it's a little more forgiving. Try to finish the obstacle course without bursting into a ball of fire. And sign the waiver.
Agora.
Let's go on a short tour of the city and we'll see how well you handle the chopper. Follow the marked course and remember, I'm looking for maneuverability, but also speed.
Fazer um negócio que ele pode porque é mais difícil.
Nicely done. Nicely done. The bridge didn't seem to slow you down at all. You got this. You're heading into the city now. Watch out for streetlights and buildings. Good job. Looking solid. That's it.
coisa daqui, a cidade aqui é muito bonita de noite, ó. Tudo iluminado, de pouso, bom pra ver tudo iluminado. Eu só acho que poderia ter caprichado um pouco mais no estádio. Na iluminação turna. É bem muito bom. Maracanã, Beira Rio, sabe? Você vê muito a iluminação dele no turno. Ué, não entendi nada. Porque tem uma penalidade.
There's the landing pad. Go ahead and set her down nice and easy. Nicely done.
Putz! Usando o todo errado. Desespero.
Not bad, but just not good enough. Give it another try. I'm sure you'll...
Ah, vai tomar um rabo também, cara. Pelo amor de Deus. Eu gosto de ficar as coisas, parece sacanagem.
Let's go on a short tour of the city, and we'll see how well you handle the chopper. Follow the marked course, and remember, I'm looking for maneuverability, but also speed. Awesome!
Não! Ai, caramba! Ah, vou acabar isso aqui.
Let's go on a short tour of the city, and we'll see how well you handle the chopper. Follow the marked course, and remember, I'm looking for maneuverability, but also speed. Keep it up! Nicely done! The bridge didn't seem to slow you down at all. Good job! You're heading into the city now. Watch out for streetlights and buildings. Nicely done! That's it! Looking solid!
Mas agora eu consigo.
You're looking great out there!
Vou fazer opção difícil pra cada pilotar um helicóptero, tá louco. Gate Vitor Ninja. Não, vai ter metrô.
Very nice!
Agora vai. Só não fazer cagada agora, não bater. Ai, que lavão. Eu ia passar o jogo robô, tá louco?
There's the landing pad.
Foi.
Go ahead and set her down nice and easy.
Vai. Só pousar. Ah, foi.
Not too bad for your first
Boa.
heli course, but we've got some work to do.
Pô, dificuldade, tá louco? Pô, ainda falta 4 ainda, caramba.
This is another helicopter lesson, but with a real emphasis on speed this time. Finish the obstacle course around the city before the timer runs out. And try not to crash. At the end of the course, you'll be required to safely land your helicopter.
Pô, não bater vai ser difícil, hein? Vai ser difícil não bater.
Remember, this course is all about speed. To maximize acceleration, keep the nose of the helicopter tipped. Just bear in mind that you're also losing altitude when the nose is pointed down.
Tentar.
Good work so far. Keep her at full
Muito ruim ter
speed.
que pilotar helicóptero. Muito ruim também. Eu prefiro pilotar um avião normal do que um helicóptero. Tô com uma penalidade. Sobe. Acho que tem penalidade, não sei nem vi. Vai conseguir. Sei que me andar.
That's it. You are
Passei
blazing
muito
now.
baixo, mas consegui passar. Sei que me andar. Vou passar tranquilo.
Awesome.
Foi agora, falta pouco tempo. Agora vou acordar agora para bater na ponte.
You're looking good.
Agora dar uma corridinha agora.
Very nice.
Boa. Falta muito não, falta pouco. Nossa, que agonia. Ai,
You need to
quase
keep the
bati.
aircraft off the ground.
Por pouco eu não bato. Ah, toca no tempo não, toca no tempo não. Acelerar uma rápido que eu posso agora.
Bring the helicopter down gently onto the helipad.
Vou pousar aqui. Acho que eu vou conseguir prata, hein? Não vou conseguir prata não. Quase consigo prata.
You made it. That was close. You almost ran out of time.
Ah, por algum segundo eu consegui a prata. Bem bom nós pousar.
We've taught you how to fly a helicopter. Now you're gonna learn how to jump out of one. Aim for the landing target and pull your chute when you get close to the ground. The parachute is difficult to control, so slow your approach and give yourself
Pula paraquedas é maneiro.
Hope you aren't afraid of heights. Aim for the target and deploy your parachute when you start getting close to the ground.
Pô, pior que eu nem sei onde vai ter que pousar. Nossa, o gráfico do Pixel, é uma porcaria. Pô, pior que eu nem sei onde vai ter que pousar. Agora eu vi. Eu confio o gráfico de comigo aqui de cima. Aqui de cima tá uma porcaria. Mas se comprar um outro pente de memória RAM, vou conseguir resolver isso. O dessa maneira é andar de paraquedas. Daqui a pouco agora. Não vai dar. Não deu. Nossa, eu pensei que ele ia morrer. Por que ele morre? Já me ferrei naquela missão fuga da prisão de ter um por causa disso. Que eu fui muito rápido, eu achei que tava devagar, eu rápido demais, bati na pedra e morri.
The target will be circling around the runway, so watch it carefully and pay attention to the route. It may take several tries, but once you get this down, you'll be terrorizing drivers all over Los Santos. The drop zone is on the back of a moving truck, so take your time maneuvering with your parachute. It's better to pull your chute early than late. It will give you more time to track the target and try to match its speed.
Não vai dar. Acelera caminhão, acelera caminhão. Pô, acelera. Vai dar. Consegui! Na cagada, consegui. Consegui prata. Aí tá bom. A última, finalmente a última.
In a golf course that will put everything you've learned during your time at flight school to the test. For your sake, I hope you've been practicing knifing and flying upside down. I want you to take your very best shot at this obstacle. There's going to be a special gate that will require you to fly upside down or knife through them.
Tô me arrependendo agora.
Get ready for the next gate. Since it's marked green, you'll have to perform a knife through it. Awesome! This next gate is blue, so you're gonna have to fly through it upside down. Keep it up!
Como?
Very nice.
aqui agora. Não vai dar, não vai dar.
Good job!
Eu vou passar um helicóptero aqui.
You got this!
Foi. Pô, tá toda fazendo um gol de fato.
Nicely done!
Um negócio bônus menos 2, tô agora entendendo isso.
You're looking great out there!
Fazer o fato agora.
You're looking good! That was a good run! You've really made a lot of progress!
Terminei. Não. Acho que agora dá pra fazer aquela missão. Os configuração já. O pessoal já tá ficando tarde já, pessoal. Eu vou encerrar a live por aqui. Deixa o gostei aí, pessoal. Inscreva-se no canal, clique no sininho. Live aqui das 5 até zerar todo dia. Das 9 à meia-noite. Mas também sempre passa meia-noite, sempre passa. Curta nossa página no Facebook, pega o noob, siga em tudo e pega o noob. Se tiver vídeo novo no canal, ou se você quiser live, postar conteúdo novo no blog, eu vou compartilhar com vocês lá. Na descrição do vídeo vai estar o link do nosso grupo do Telegram para poder conversar, marcar de jogar junto. Então assim, pessoal, até o próximo vídeo. Fui!